Hello everybody and welcome to another tutorial in camera and lens repair. And this time, well, one of you out there actually have a comment in the section of the one of the repair videos and ask for what if I cannot get the prism, the viewfinder in Nikon F when I you see the button on the back here, which usually used to, if you press it in, it will the prism will, the viewfinder will pop up and you can take it off. And then you can also get into the focusing screen and take that out too. But what if you cannot come into that? You press on the button and nothing really seems to happen. You can press it in a little, but nothing really, like this. Yeah, well, I took a look actually. So I think, okay, can I lift off the, can I take out the back plate and come in here? No, not really, not at all. Okay, is it possible to take off the rewinder and all that plate here? No, not really. If I take out the rewinder knob and also those part here and the round plate here and also the this part here, which is a piece of metal under it, and there's also a leaf spring. Yeah, and I can also take that out, but it doesn't really help me at all. No. So what to do actually? Well, I opened it up and took a look inside and see what actually to do. It doesn't really matter if you take out the button up here or the name plate and the front plate, and because there's a little screw underneath the viewfinder which you cannot come into no matter what you do. So, and this one, no, it doesn't really help. So what to do? Yeah, well, I figured out, and the only way to come into it, as I see it, it's not possible to even take that side off, no matter what. Now, so I find out that this the button here is actually possible to be unscrewed with a flexi tool or flexi grip or whatever name they have. I make my own out of a piece of brass, which I also have made all the other for Leica and Nikon and whatever in different size. And this one is 8.25 millimeter up here. And how big is that? Well, it's something like 8.49 for 31 millimeter. It 8.40. Yeah, well, it's 8.50. So, well, if you, you can pull out the legs a little, just a little, and in that way get it over the button here. And I have some sticky tape on one of the side, not on the other, is not necessary. So I can actually press it in over it and unscrew it. Because what I need is actually to go in somewhere underneath here. So this is, I also use a dentist tool, which is this one. You can see it's bended. It's already bended. It's an old dentist tool, and it has to be a little thick. It will say this end, it will be too thin. It's very pointy. This one is much better because it's a little thicker and stronger. So what I'm going to do is actually put it in here, and in that way bend it a little inside here. So I actually put it in here and put it that way over and bend it a little. Then I can lift out the press, the viewfinder, blah. So let's get it off. It's easy to do. Just press it on and open the legs a little. That's enough. And in that way I can press it down a little, because there's not much metal on the, you can see, not much metal in here, down here. So you have to have a finger on the Flexiclamp. Oh, that was the name. So you can turn it, and in that way unscrew it quite easy. And if we have some rubber tool, could be easy to do, to use. But it shouldn't be a problem to unscrew it. It should be quite easy actually. As you can see here. So, and then it comes out. And this part is not really spring loaded. It's actually, there is no spring inside here. It's more inside the camera there's a spring. You can see it actually here. I mean, it's spring loaded in here. So if I push it in here, it's not really possible. That's not enough. Because if some parts in here are bended a little too much because someone maybe pressed too much and bent some of the parts in here, well, you will not be able to do that. So the prism is still stuck. So what I found out is actually have the tool. It's difficult to see, I know. So you put it in, and that in that angle here, something like that. Put it in and have it much more over to that side, that direction. And put it in and try to, you turn it a little in a way. So you turn it a little and try to catch the something in here. And in that way you can, maybe it's difficult to see, but you have it like this direction here. So you can lift the camera up a little, and in that way get it in to catch something around over here. Catch it, and it should be pointy, just like a little hook. Try to get it over here and try to see if I can get anything. And in that way, works. So you can see I can actually move it and even get the viewfinder free, and I can also get the focusing screen free, and I haven't damaged anything. So it's quite easy. And then of course I can come into the screw, lift off the top cover here, and also take off all the other parts and get into what's actually the problem in here. And you will probably need to, well, you need to bend a little inside here. That's the only way you can adjust it to have it more, I mean, more pressure on the, I mean, you change the angle. So when you press in here, it will, difficult to show. So you press it in, and in that way get it to pull out the inner part here, which actually is the, so you can move it. And they are linked together, those, the front here and the back here, they're linked together. So it shouldn't be a problem. I mean, that's the only way you can come into it. I actually look a lot of it, and I thought, okay, could I take that out? No way. So the only possibility is going in from here. So have a direction like this, and if we turn it, you should have the hook in that way, and then you press down on it inside here. You can feel it when you go against the wall in here. So yeah, that was it. I hope you can actually use this video for get your viewfinder free, and of course the focusing screen. And then you can just tighten it gently. No need for over tighten it. And that's it. On with the prism, the viewfinder again. So and you can help it a little with pressing in the button, and it'll say click. So yeah, that's only those two tools you need for getting that problem. So that's all for me. Hope you enjoyed the content and can use it. See you sooner.